Welcome to SARAMBH Knowledge Park. Software testing is changing faster than even before. A few years ago, testers mainly focused on manual testing, writing test cases, finding bugs, and reporting issues. But today, the software industry is entering a new phase. Artificial intelligence, also called AI, is becoming a powerful assistant for software testers. In this series, we will learn the top 20 AI tools every software tester must learn in 2026. This is a part 1 where we will explore the first 10 AI tools that can help beginners, students, and working professionals improve their skills. So, these tools can help you write better test cases, finding bugs faster, as well as automate repetitive tasks and improve your overall productivity. Let's understand the real challenge faced by software testers today. Imagine you're working on a banking application. Every release requires testing hundreds of features. You need to verify login functionality, payments, transaction reports, security checks, and many other areas. At the same time, developers are continuously delivering new features, and the release deadline is becoming shorter. A tester has to manage test cases, execute testing, report bug, understand the requirement, and continuously learn new technology. Now the question is, can AI help testers to manage this workload? The answer is yes. But AI is not here to replace tester. AI is here to make tester faster and smarter. AI can support testers in many daily activities. For example, AI tool can help generate test cases from requirement. They can suggest different test scenarios that a tester may not think about initially. AI can help create test data for different testing conditions. It can analyze bug description and suggest possible reasons. For automation testers, AI can provide coding assistance and help create automation script faster. AI can also simplify complex requirement and convert them into easy to understand explanation. So instead of spending more time on repetitive activities, tester can focus on important tasks like analyzing risk and improving product quality. Now let's discuss one of the biggest concern among testers. The myth is AI will replace software tester, but the reality is different. AI can replace some repetitive tasks, but it cannot replace human thinking completely. A good tester needs testing knowledge, business understanding, critical thinking, and decision making skill. For example, AI can suggest test cases, but only an experienced tester can decide which test case is most important. What is the business risk? Should this issue block the releases? This decision still require human expertise. Now tell me, what do you think? Will AI replace software tester, or will AI help testers become better professionals? Comment your answer below. I would love to know your opinion. Let's start with our first AI tool, that is ChatGPT. You have probably heard this name because ChatGPT is one of the most popular AI tool available today. So, in simple words, ChatGPT is an AI assistant that understands human language and provides useful answer based on your questions. For software testers, ChatGPT can become a powerful productivity partner. It can help testers to create test cases, understand requirement, prepare bug report, get SQL assistant, and even support automation testing activity. But remember one important thing. ChatGPT is not a replacement for a tester. It is a smart assistant that helps you complete your work faster and more effectively. So, what exactly is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI chatbot. A chatbot is a computer program that can communicate with human using normal language. You can ask question in simple sentence, and ChatGPT can understand your requirement and generate a response. For example, in Instead of searching multiple websites to understand a testing concept, you can directly ask, what is the regression testing? Or explain AI API testing with a real example. So ChatGPT can provide an explanation in a simple way. Think of ChatGPT like a knowledgeable colleague who is available anytime whenever you need help. One of the most useful application of ChatGPT for tester is test case generation. Let's take a simple example. Suppose your requirement is the user should be able to log in using email and password. A tester needs to think about different scenario. For example, what happens when the user enters a correct password? What happens when the password is wrong? What happens when the email feed is empty? And what happens when the user enter invalid characters? So instead of starting from zero, you can ask ChatGPT to suggest test scenario. It can provide positive scenario, negative scenarios, boundary cases, and validation scenario. However, a tester should always review and customize these suggestions according to project requirement. Let's understand this with a real project example. Imagine you are testing on online shopping application. Your team has developed a new payment page. As a tester, you need to create test scenario. You need to think about successful payment, failed payment, invalid card details, payment timeout, network issue, multiple payment attempts. Creating all this scenario manually can take time. With ChatGPT, you can create first draft of test scenario quickly. But the important steps come after that. The tester must review the suggestions and add project specific scenario based on business rules and customer expectation. AI gives idea, the tester provide intelligence. ChatGPT is also useful for automation tester. Suppose you are learning Selenium with Java. You can ask ChatGPT, create a Selenium script to open a browser and verify the login page. It can provide sample code structure. If your automation script has an error, you can share the error message and ask for possible solutions. It can also explain existing code and help beginners to understand automation framework. This is especially useful for testers who are moving from manual testing to automation testing. Now let's see the beginner mistake. Many people copy AI generated answer directly and use them without checking. This is not a good practice. AI can sometimes provide incomplete or incorrect information. A professional tester should always understand the output, review it, modify it, and according to the project needs, and validate it before using it. So remember, AI gives suggestions. Your testing knowledge makes the final decision. One important tip for you: the future QA engineer will not only need testing knowledge, they will also need AI skills. Smart learning how to write effective prompts, understand different AI tools, improve automation skill, and most importantly, build strong testing fundamentals. The combination of testing knowledge and AI skill will make you more valuable in the software industry. Now it's a quiz time. Tell me, ChatGPT is mainly option A, a testing framework, option B, an AI assistant, option C, a programming language. Comment your answer below. Now let's explore our second AI tool, that is GitHub Copilot. If you are an automation tester, this tool can become your smart coding partner. Many testers spend a lot of time writing automation script, understanding programming logic, and fixing coding errors. GitHub Copilot helps reduce this effort by providing intelligent code suggestions while you are writing code. It works like an AI assistant that sits with your during coding and helps you write better code faster. Let's understand what GitHub Copilot actually is. GitHub Copilot is an AI-powered coding assistant. AI-powered means it uses artificial intelligence to understand programming patterns and provide useful suggestions. When you write code, GitHub Copilot analyzes the context and suggests the next line of code. It can help explain existing code, suggest improvements, and provide solutions for common coding problems. For testers, especially automation tester, this can reduce the time required for scripting. Let's understand this with practical automation testing example. Imagine you are creating a Selenium automation script for login page. Normally, you need to write code for opening the browser, finding web elements, entering username and password, checking the logging button, and validating the result. GitHub Copilot can help generate code suggestions while you write the script. It can suggest Selenium commands, test methods, and repetitive framework code. This does not mean you don't need programming knowledge. You still need to understand Java, Python, Selenium, or your automation framework. Copilot simply help you write code faster. Let's take another simple real life scenario. Suppose your automation script is failing and you receive an error message. Earlier, testers usually search different websites, forums, and documentation to understand the issue. This process could take a lot of time. With GitHub Copilot, you can get suggestions and explanations while working in your development environment. It can help you to understand possible reasons for the error and suggest possible solutions. But remember, the final validation should always be done by the tester. Now, the common beginner mistake. Some beginners think like if AI can write code, I don't need to learn programming. This is completely wrong. AI can generate code, but you need to programming knowledge to understand whether that code is correct. A tester should know the basic of programming concept, automation framework, and testing logic. Use AI to increase your speed, not to reduce your learning. One important tip for you. Automation testers who understand programming along with AI coding tools will have a strong advantage. Learn programming concept, learn automation framework like Selenium or Playwright. Understand how AI coding assistants work and slowly improve your framework design skill. This combination will help you to become a future ready QA professional. Now one question for you. GitHub Copilot is mainly used for option A, managing bugs, option B, writing code, option C, running test cases. Please comment your answer. Now let's learn about third AI tool, that is Claude AI. In software testing, one of the biggest challenge for tester is understanding complex requirement. Before writing test cases, a tester needs to understand business rules, user expectation, and system behavior. Claude AI is a powerful AI assistant that can help testers to analyze information, understand the documents, and create better testing strategy. It is especially useful when you need to work with large amounts of text or complex requirement. So, what is the Claude AI? Claude AI is an artificial intelligence assistant designed to understand and generate human-like response. One of its strength is handling large amount of information. For example, a project requirement document may contain hundreds of pages. A tester needs to carefully read and understand all business rules before creating test cases. Cloud AI can help summarize information, explain complex section, and highlight important points. This makes requirement analysis faster and easier. Let's understand this with a practical testing example. Imagine you receive a business requirement document for a banking application. The document explains account opening, money transfer rules, transaction limits, and security validation. So, reading and understanding everything manually can take a lot of time. So, you can provide the requirement details to Cloud AI and ask it to summarize the important point. It can help identify possible test scenario, create a testing checklist, and highlight areas where more clarification may be required. This helps tester to prepare better before starting actual testing. Let's take a simple example. The requirement says User can transfer money from one account to another. A tester needs to think about different scenarios. What happens when the transfer amount is valid? What happens when that amount exceeds the daily limit? What happens when the amount that account has insufficient balance? What happens if the transition fails? Claude AI can help generate initial ideas for those scenarios. The tester can then review them and add project specific cases based on business knowledge. A common bigger mistake is depending completely on AI without understanding the business flow. Remember, AI does not know your customer priorities automatically. A banking application, healthcare application, and e-commerce application all have different risks. A professional tester combines AI suggestions with business understanding and testing experience. That combination create better test coverage. So here is one career tip for you. In the future, testers who can analyze requirement effectively will have a strong advantage. Improve your requirement analysis skill. Learn how to write better AI prompts. Develop documentation skill and understand the business domain you are testing. AI can support your work, but your analytical thinking makes you valuable. AI can support your work, but your analytical thinking makes you valuable. Quick quiz time. Cloud AI is especially useful for option A, requirement analysis, option B, database backup, option C, server monitoring. Comment your answer below. Now let's explore our fourth AI tool, that is Google Gemini. So, Google Gemini is an AI assistant developed by Google. For software testers, Gemini can be useful for learning new concepts, researching solutions, understanding technical topics, and improving daily productivity. In today's testing industry, testers need to continuously learn new tools, frameworks, and technology. So, AI assistants like Gemini can help make the learning process faster and easier. So, what exactly is Google Gemini? So, Google Gemini is an artificial intelligence assistant that can understand questions and provide useful response. A tester can use Gemini to understand technical concepts, learn new testing approaches, and get explanation in simple language. For example, if beginner asks, "What is API testing?" Gemini can explain the concept, provide examples, and help the person understand how API testing works in real projects. This makes learning faster, especially for beginners entering software testing. Let's understand how testers can use Gemini in their daily work. First, learning testing concept. If you want to understand topics like API testing, performance testing, security testing, or automation frameworks, Gemini can provide simple explanation. Second, tool comparison. For example, you can ask, what is the difference between Selenium and Playwright? Gemini can explain features, advantages, and differences. Third, the error understanding. When testers face technical errors, Gemini can help explain possible causes and solutions. It can also support documentation activities by helping create structured content. Let's take one example. Imagine a manual tester want to start API testing. The tester needs to understand concepts like API requests, responses, HTTP methods, status code, JSON data. Without guidance, learning these topics can feel difficult. Using Gemini, the tester can ask questions and get explanation with examples. It can act like a learning assistant and help build confidence before working on a real project. Now let's see the common mistake. Some beginners assume that every answer provided by AI is always correct, but AI tool can sometimes provide outdated or incorrect information. A professional tester should always verify important information. For technical decisions, check official documentation and use your own testing knowledge. AI is helpful assistant, but human validation is always required. So one career tip for you. The software testing field is continuously changing. A future QA engineer should combine traditional testing skill with modern AI tools, learn testing fundamentals, improve automation skill, explore AI assistance, and keep learning new technologies. Continuous learning is one of the most important skills for long-term career growth. Now, one quiz for you. Google Gemini is mainly used for option A, AI assistance, option B, writing only test cases, option C, replacing testers. Comment your answer below. Now let's explore our fifth AI tool, that is Perplexity AI. So in software testing, testers frequently need to search for information. It can be about new testing tool, an automation framework, an error message, or a technical concept. So traditionally, the traditional searching often requires opening multiple websites and checking different sources. Perplexity AI makes this process faster by providing AI generated answer along with information source. So for testers, it can become a smart research assistant. So what exactly is Perplexity AI? So Perplexity AI is an AI powered search assistant. Unlike traditional search engines, where you mainly get a list of links, Perplexity provides direct answer to your question and helps you understand the information. For example, instead of searching best automation testing framework in 2026 and opening many websites, you can ask Perplexity directly. It can provide summarized answer and help you to explore the topic faster. Let's understand how testers can use Perplexity AI. The first use case is learning new tool. Suppose you want to learn Playwright automation testing. You can ask Perplexity about Playwright features, advantages, and difference compared to Selenium. The second use case is framework comparison. For example, Selenium versus Cypress versus Playwright. So Perplexity can help you to understand the differences. Another useful area is error troubleshooting. When you face technical issue, Perplexity can help you to find possible solutions and relevant documentation. Let's take one real automation testing example. Suppose you are working with Selenium and you receive an error. Element not found exception. As a tester, you need to understand what does this error mean? Why did it happen? How can we fix it? What is the best practice to avoid this issue? So instead of spending a lot of time searching different websites, you can use Perplexity AI to quickly understand the problem and explore possible solutions. So this improves troubleshooting speed. Let's compare traditional search with Perplexity AI. In traditional search, you usually get many links. You need to open different pages, read information, and decide which answer is useful. So this takes time, right? So Perplexity AI provides a summarized answer and help you to understand the topic faster. However, for important technical decision, always verify information from official documentation. So let's understand the common beginner mistake. Common beginner mistake is blindly trusting AI generated information. Even though AI tools are powerful, they can sometimes provide incomplete information. A professional tester always checks the source, verify important details, and understand the solution before applying it to project. Remember, fast information is useful, but correct information is more important. One tip for you: a successful software tester is not only someone who executes test case. A strong tester can research, analyze problems, and find solution quickly. AI tools like Perplexity can improve your research skill. Combine AI skill with testing knowledge and technical understanding to become a feature ready QA professional. Now it's quiz time. Perplexity AI is mainly useful for option A, research and information, option B, writing only automation code, option C, managing test environment. So comment your answer below. Now let's explore our sixth AI tool, that is Cursor AI. If you are an automation tester or planning to move from manual testing to automation testing, Cursor AI is tool to you should know this. Writing automation code require programming knowledge, framework understanding, as well as debugging skill. So Cursor AI help testers by providing AI assistance directly inside the coding environment. It can help you to write code faster, understand existing code, and solve programming problems more efficiently. So what exactly is Cursor AI? So Cursor AI is an advanced code editor with built-in artificial intelligence features. A normal code editor allows you to write and edit code, but Cursor AI goes one step further. It can understand your project files, analyze your code, and provide intelligent suggestions. For example, if you're working on an automation framework and you don't understand a particular method, Cursor AI can explain the code in simple language. Let's understand how automation testers can use Cursor AI. Suppose you are building a Selenium automation framework. You need to create multiple classes, write reusable methods, handle locators, and maintain code structure. So Cursor AI can help generate code templates and suggest improvement. If you are working with Playwright or API automation, it can also assist with writing and understanding script. Another useful feature is code refactoring. So refactoring means improving existing code without changing its functionality. So Cursor AI can suggest cleaner and more maintainable code structure. So let's take one example. Imagine you need to create automation script for login page. Normally, you need to write code for opening the browser, finding web elements, entering credential, clicking the login button, validating the result. So Cursor AI can help generate a basic code structure faster. But the tester still need to check the logic, verify test flow, and confirm that the automation result is correct. AI improves speed, but testing knowledge ensure quality. Now let's see the common beginner mistake. So some people think AI can write code, so I don't need to learn programming. This mindset can create problem. To become a successful automation tester, you still need to understand the programming fundamentals. You should understand variables, functions, conditions, loops, and object oriented concept. So AI can accelerate your learning, but it cannot replace your technical foundation. One career tip for you: automation testing is become more intelligent with AI. Future automation testers should develop four important skills: programming knowledge, automation framework understanding, AI coding tool usage, and debugging skill. So the combination of all these skills will help you become a stronger and more efficient QA engineer. Now it's quiz time. Cursor AI is mainly used for option A, AI assistant coding; option B, managing test cases; option C, creating bug reports only. So comment your answer below. Now let's understand our seventh AI tool, that is Testim. So Testim is an AI powered test automation platform designed specifically for software testing. So traditional automation testing often required writing and maintaining a lot of code. So when application change frequently, automation script can break and require updates. So testing use artificial intelligence to make test creation and maintenance easier, especially for web application testing. So what exactly is testing? So testing is an intelligent test automation platform. It helps testers to create automated tests without depending completely on traditional coding method. The tool uses uh, AI capabilities to identify application elements and create automated test steps. So one of the biggest benefit is reducing test maintenance effort. When application change, traditional script may fail because element location or properties change. So testing use AI-based technique to help handle these changes more efficiently. One important feature of testing is self-healing self-healing test. So let's understand this with an example. Suppose you have an automated login test. Your script identify the login button using specific property. Now the developer changes the button design or updates some element properties. In traditional automation, the script may fail. The tester need to find the issue and update the locator manually. AI-based tool like Testim can identify the changes and help maintain the test more effectively. This reduces maintenance effort and save valuable time. Let's take one real life example. Imagine you are testing an e-commerce application. A common user journey is like search a product, open the product page, add the product to the cart, complete the checkout process. This entire flow can automated using tools like Testim. So the tester can create reusable automated tests and execute them repeatedly during regression testing. So this helps team release software faster while maintaining quality. Now let's discuss the common misunderstanding. So some beginners think AI automation tool remove the need for testing knowledge. That is not true. A tool can help create and maintain automation, but a tester still needs to understand what should be tested, what are the important business scenarios, what risk should be covered. The best result come with AI tools and testing expertise work together. Okay, one career tip for you. The role of QA engineer is changing into quality engineering. Modern testers should understand the automation tool, AI testing platform, test design technique, and overall product quality. So learning AI powered testing tool like Testim can help you stay ahead in your software testing career. Now one quiz for you. Testing is mainly used for option A, AI test automation, option B, database management, option C, project planning. So comment your answer below. Now let's learn about our eighth AI tool, that is Applitools. In software testing, checking only functionality is not always enough. An application may work correctly, but the user interface can still have problems. For example, a button may move to the wrong position, text may overlap, images may not display correctly. The design may look different on another device. So Applitools uses artificial intelligence to help tester identify these visual problems automatically. Let's understand visual testing. Traditional functional testing checks whether an application works correctly. For example, can the user log in? Can the user complete a payment? Does the button perform the expected action? So visual testing focus on how the application looks. It checks the appearance of screen, images, layout, colors, and user interface element. So because user experience is very important, visual testing has become an important part of modern software testing. Let's understand how testers use these apply tools. So the process is simple. First, tester capture the application screen. Then the tool compare the current screen with expected design. The AI engine analyze the differences and identify the possible visual issues. For example, a missing image, a change font, an incorrect alignment, a button appearing in the wrong location. The tester then review the identified issue and decide whether it is a real defect or an expected change. Let's take a real life example. Imagine an online banking application. The development team releases a new version with redesigned dashboard. Functionality, uh, functionally, everything works correctly. Users can log in, users can check balances, users can perform transactions, but suppose the account information is not aligned properly on mobile devices. So traditional testing may miss this issue. So visual testing tools like Applitools can detect these UI differences before customer report problem. A common beginner mistake is focusing only on functionality. Many testers check whether feature works but ignore how the application looks and feels. A professional tester understands that quality includes multiple areas: functional correctness, visual accuracy, and user experience. A good application should not only work correctly, it should also provide a smooth experience to user. So, one career tip for you: a future tester should have knowledge of different testing areas like functional testing, automation testing, visual testing, and AI powered testing tools. So, learning visual testing tool like Applitools can help you understand modern quality engineering practices. Now it's quiz time. Applitools is mainly used for option A, visual testing; option B, database testing; option C, performance monitoring. So, comment your answer below. Now let's understand our ninth AI tool, that is Functionize. So Functionize is an AI-powered test automation platform designed to make software testing faster and easier. So traditional automation testing often requires testers to write script, maintain locator, and update test whenever the application changes. So Functionize uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to simplify test automation. It helps team create, execute, and maintain automated tests more efficiently. It helps team to create, execute, and maintain automated tests more efficiently. So, what exactly is Functionize? So, Functionize is cloud-based AI testing platform that uh, that uses artificial intelligence and machine learning. It can understand application behavior and help to create automated tests. One important advantage is that it can adapt when application change. In traditional automation, even a small UI change can break script. AI powered platform like Functionize reduce this maintenance effort by intelligently understanding application behavior. Now let's understand how the tester use this Functionize. So this tool is useful for web application testing, regression testing, and end-to-end testing. For example, imagine an e-commerce application. So every new release require testing, login, product search, shopping cart, payment, order confirmation. So instead of manually repeating this scenario, tester can automate this flow and execute them regularly. So this helps team to deliver software faster with better confidence. Let's compare traditional automation with AI powered automation. So in traditional automation, testers write script, maintain script, and update them whenever changes happen. So with AI based tool like Functionize, the platform can understand application behavior and reduce some maintenance effort. This allows testers to spend more time on important activities like test strategy, risk analysis, and quality improvement. Now let's see the common beginner mistake. So a common beginner mistake is thinking AI automation remove the need for testers. The reality is different. AI can handle repetitive tasks and reduce manual effort, but testers are still responsible for creating right testing strategy, validating results, and making quality decisions. A tool can execute tests, but a tester understands what quality means. One important career tip for you: the future of testing is moving towards intelligent automation. So, QA professionals should learn AI automation tools along with testing concepts, as well as automation principles and quality engineering practices. The goal is not only to execute more tests, the goal is to deliver better software quality. Now it's a quiz time. Functionize is mainly used for option A, AI test automation; option B, network monitoring; option C, database administration. So comment your answer below. Now let's understand our final AI tool of part 1, that is KaneAI by LambdaTest. So KaneAI is an AI powered testing assistant designed to simplify the software testing process. The biggest difference is that the tester can interact with AI using simple natural language. So instead of writing everything manually, testers can describe what they want to test. and AI can help to create and manage test scenarios. So what exactly is KaneAI? So KaneAI is an artificial intelligence testing assistant from LambdaTest. It understands natural language. Natural language means the normal language we use every day. For example, instead of writing complex automation steps, a tester can describe a requirement like verify that user can log in successfully with valid credential. The AI assistants can understand this requirement and help create testing steps. This makes testing more accessible and especially for beginners. Let's understand with one example. Imagine a tester want to test login feature. The tester can describe the requirement, test login functionality. Based on this instruction, AI can help create testing scenario, test steps, and expected result. For example, enter valid username, enter valid password, click login button, verify successful login. So it can help reduce the time required for creating test documentation and test flow. AI testing assistants are becoming important because software development cycles are become faster. Companies needs to release application quickly while maintaining quality. So traditional testing involves many repetitive activities, creative test cases, preparing test steps, updating documentation. AI assistants can help reduce this effort. So this allows testers to focus more on analysis, risk identification, and improving overall product quality. A common beginner mistake is assuming that AI can do everything automatically. This is not true. AI can assist you, but a professional tester still need to review the result. You need to understand the business requirement. You need to identify risk. You need to decide whether the application quality is acceptable. AI is powerful assistant, but human intelligence is still essential. So one career tip for you. Future software testers should learn AI assistant tool, automation testing, prompt engineering, and quality engineering practice. The tester of tomorrow will not only the execute test case. The tester will use AI to analyze, automate, and improve software quality. Now it's quiz time. Can AI allow tester to option A use natural language for testing? Option B replace testing knowledge? Option C remove all manual testing. Comment your answer below. So in this video, we have explored the first 10 AI tools: ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, Claude AI, Google Gemini, Perplexity AI, Cursor AI, Testim, Applitools, Functionize, and KaneAI. So each of these tools can help testers improve productivity, reduce repetitive work, and build future-ready skill. But remember, AI tools are powerful only when combined with strong testing fundamentals. So our journey does not end here. In part 2, we will explore the next 10 powerful AI tools that every software tester should know. We will cover more advanced AI testing platforms, automation solutions, and future technologies that are changing by QA industry. If you found this video useful, subscribe to Saram Knowledge Park and join us for part 2. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe to Saram Knowledge Park for more easy to understand tutorials on software testing, automation, AI, and career growth. Until the next video, keep learning, keep testing, and keep growing. See you soon. Thank you.